Hello there.
I'm Aussierobbo.
I'm English Gent.
And welcome to our episode at the Harry Potter world.
Yeah, so we're out here in Leavesden. Been a long time coming. It's felt like a long summer, and we're eventually here. We didn't think we'd actually manage to make it this year, but we're here. It's nice enough weather. It's cold, and it's the start of their Christmas season. So that started a few days ago. So we're really excited to see what they're adding to the exhibition. I haven't been for about 7 years, but I'm a huge fan of all the Harry Potter films and the books. What about you?
This is my first time. I haven't actually seen all the films, but and I haven't read the books. Working in the VFX industry, these films definitely helped establish the industry that I'm actually working in now. So this is going to be a huge learning experience for me, and seeing how a lot of this stuff started.
And it's currently middle of the COVID pandemic, so I think supporting behind the scenes is a good thing. Come and join us and see what we see and what we buy and what we eat.
So we got the tube to Euston Station, and then from Euston Station we got a train ticket which cost about £12 return each.
Yeah, it actually wasn't too bad once you knew where to connect to. There were quite a few options. Just be careful to make sure you catch one which has a very short length between Euston and Watford Junction, because some of them have lots of stops which could take you up to an hour. And then we just got the connecting Harry Potter bus from the station. Really easy to find, all signposted. And yeah, it's really straightforward.
Yeah, £3.60 return to the studio from the train station for the bus.
So I've got to say that because we went during Hogwarts in the Snow event, it meant that everything in sort of the Great Hall was prepped and dressed like it was Christmas. It looked fantastic, especially when you open those big doors and you go into the hall. And they've got lots of different little bits to look out for, like the witches on the top of the trees which go spinning around. You've got pyrotechnics as an example of the physical effects that they let you witness being lit. And then you've got Dumbledore and all the sort of the cast and at the end of the hall, and they're all kind of in front of their big table for Christmas. Really beautiful. I could have spent a lot more time in here.
This room does have a certain time limit, but they did say that you could come back in after they reset the room for the next group who are coming through.
I think at this point, I don't know about you, but I was trying to get to grips with the audio visual description. So like we had the upgraded tickets where you got the digital guide and headphones, and it was quite a bit of a knack to get used to as you're going around. Don't know about you.
I mean, at first I think you quite enjoyed it. I think I used it once or twice, and then I literally turned it off because I found it quite annoying. There is enough interactive media at all the stations anyway that I'm not sure that it's worth the getting that interactive thing with the headphones.
I think once I got to Snape's potions, I did find that was it. I needed to just switch off to it because there was nothing it was teaching me which was necessarily new in regards to behind the scenes. There were some lovely bits which are to do with things like on set that pranks people played and little things you don't tend to know about in the books. So maybe have one person with it who doesn't have that much knowledge, or someone who wants a deeper knowledge. But we didn't really need it at this point, did we?
So we're now up to the classroom section, which we've done the dorms, we've done Dumbledore's office, which is spectacular, much better than I ever remembered it. And everything's been amped up to Christmas as well, so if you can come during Christmas, it's fantastic. It just gives it that extra layer.
Is this layout the same as what it was when you came last time?
Yeah, I would say the same as last time, but they've just added a few more. I came last time for Christmas as well, but they've added a couple more pieces since then.
So we were both quite tall, and as you can see, the broomstick didn't quite go up to our hands. I think I was even crouching a little bit before the thing started.
I think we were also a bit wary to not be touching things. They were keeping things clean, but I was a bit wary of touching things during COVID.
So this section is actually what I do for work. So this will be quite fascinating for me to have a look and see what's going on here. I was quite excited about seeing the VFX section, but ultimately it's quite an empty section in terms of information that delivers to you about how the VFX is done. There's a few green screen setups, but apart from that, it doesn't really explain very much at all. So this wasn't really much of a learning experience for me, especially as I work in the industry. I thought there'd be a bit more history and a bit more detail about the technical aspects of it, but it was quite empty. There is a section where you can do a green screen on a broomstick, but also I didn't like the way it was being composited, so I didn't want to. I believe you have to pay for that, and I didn't think it was quite worth it, considering the outcome of what you got.
Fun for kids, though.
This was definitely one of the more impressive displays. I don't believe I've actually seen this scene in the film, but you were quite impressed by the recreation of it.
Yeah, this particular scene in the film actually makes me tear up when Snape is watching one of his colleagues and friends being killed in front of him.
That was worth admission alone. I could do this all day. I can feel the wind.
Yeah.
Here we are in Thomas the Tank Engine world, and here's the Fat Controller. Oh, so you can pretend to run into the platform. So,
What have you ordered?
I've got the hot dog with the soda onions, melting soda onions. Not sure what makes them melt or be soda, but yeah, I thought it'd be worth a try. But I'll go in large. Also a butterbeer. I decided to risk it and not have an alternative drink. I've just noticed the butterbeer actually foams up from when you buy it. When you buy it first, get it, it's kind of like low, and it's like going up higher and higher.
Yeah, so I've gone for the beef burger today. I normally go for burgers anyway. So yeah, gone for beef burger, butterbeer, and I got a Coke just in case as well. Just in case I don't trust the butterbeer and it doesn't taste very nice.
Let's try this hot dog. See if it makes it magical. So the hot dog is actually a decent hot dog. Kind of like a Herta hot dog, so it's got that snap when you break through this sort of outer skin. I'm quite a big fan of hot dogs though, so I don't tend to have much issue with hot dogs in general.
I forgot to order with cheese. It doesn't come with cheese, I don't think.
No, you can order it extra on it, I think.
Yeah, but I forgot to.
Schoolboy error. So is it kind of like a normal burger, or is there anything special about the actual patty?
It's a nice enough burger. I mean, it's not... I don't know about the quality of the meat, but no, it's fine. It's a burger. It tastes fine.
Would you say sort of theme park? Sort of
Very,
rating?
very theme park-ish kind of burger. Yeah, but I can't believe they just didn't put cheese on. All these things are putting on, but the cheese is extra.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. The cream on top is cold, really, really cold, which is nice. The butterbeer itself isn't as cold as I remember going into Universal.
What does it taste like?
Fizzy. It's actually better than I remember, but I imagine by the time I get to the end of it, it's going to be quite sickly. Let's have a good go.
It's all over your moustache.
Ah well, that's what moustaches are for, soup
right.
catchers.
Oh, we've only got a little bit.
The cream is really nice.
Yeah,
It definitely reminds me of the flavour of what we had at Universal,
yeah.
but I can't pick what the actual flavour of the drink is. It's like a soda.
Washing up done.
The nice thing is it's actually really warm water as well.
It is actually quite nice. It splashed me and I was like, oh. Who's ready for a little bit of Lenny Henry? Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go hit it, Ernie!
yes!
It sounds like a bit like Beetlejuice. Wow, it's like being back at Universal.
Right, so we did eat earlier, but we're now feeling a little bit peckish for something sweet. So there's this really lovely cafe area in the main entrance section, like a food hall, and they've got like a load of really nice, delicate and fattening and sugary treats. So we've bought a couple to try. Which one did you go for, Rob?
The raspberry tart.
So that's the raspberry.
Umbridge raspberry tart.
That's the sparkly raspberry tart. And then I've got the sort of chocolate frog mousse box, or chocolate mousse frog box. And then to go with that, we've got a lovely hot chocolate. I'll have just a wafer thin. Ooh. More creamy than it is flavoursome. Could do with a bit more punch to it. It's very, very creamy. Licking my knife like a heathen.
Yeah, it's got like a mixture of chocolate and this berry flavour, but it's not the berry flavour is not overpowering. It's quite subtle.
Yeah, but I think they could have done with a bit more of that and less of the chocolate for me, personally.
Yeah, I mean the chocolate's definitely a bit more overpowering, but it's not. I mean the whole thing is not too sweet, or it's not too overpowering.
No, just very creamy.
Yeah,
Nice texture.
yeah.
It says delicately chocolate. Oh, okay. It's got like a sponge and mousse.
I actually quite like that. It's a typical mousse, like chocolate mousse. It's nice. It's quite sweet for a mousse. It's nice having the sponge in the middle. I think if it had all just been mousse, it would have been just very like bland from the word go. The sort of covering, the coating on top is quite nice as well. It's definitely something if you're going to come as a couple, I probably would buy one to share. Similar to when you go to the Universal parks and Disney parks, often the portions are large, so I would probably get one between two. It would definitely suffice. You don't need one each, or it's nice. As a mousse goes, it's nice.
I like that a lot more.
I was quite surprised how much I like that more than I do.
The mousse is very smooth. It's a very nice mousse. And there's only a little bit of cake there, so it's not a huge amount.
It doesn't make it dry.
The mousse is definitely the dominating kind of thing there, but it's actually a really nice smooth mousse, and it's not too chocolatey.
No, I actually found that. I found this richer than that.
Right.
That's it. There's a lot more of the mousse.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of dessert to have for one person.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a good thing to share between two people.
So hot. The chocolate frog tastes like cheap chocolate.
Really?
It's not nice chocolate. I'm not sure I'm going to drink this with that. The cream's really nice though. That's like a proper whipped cream. Somewhere in here is a chocolate drink. I haven't reached it yet. We're going to slip into a chocolate coma on the train back, I think.
Yeah.
Haven't even got to the hot chocolate yet. And you can't tip it. So it's like, there is a design flaw with this drink. I did say during lockdown I've been missing hot chocolate. Looks like I'm going to keep missing it because it feels like I've got a tub full of cream. Feels sick. No, still not got. Oh, there we are. Calm.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice. It's just standard hot chocolate. I prefer, say, Starbucks or Costa's. It's nice cream, but there's a lot of it, and you have to eat all that to actually get to any drink. Whereas it should be an equal combination of drink / cream.
So, cut to a week later, and here we are.
Yeah, it was quite a speedy journey home. We had a great time. We were exhausted.
We were there for 5 hours. We got there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we left. We were catching the bus back to the train station about 6 o'clock in the evening, so we were there a good 5 hours.
Yeah, and we were very, very tired. It was very, very dark, very, very cold. But yeah, we had a really good full day. I would recommend it to anybody. As we said earlier on in the episode, we went for the upgraded ticket, which got us the digital guide.
Yeah.
And it also gave us a guidebook, which we picked up, nearly forgot to pick up at the end of the tour. So that's this one here. I would probably say if you're a group of, say, 4 people and a family, one person get the option of an upgraded ticket, because then you still get the guide. You don't all need a guide. And then you've got the digital guide to sort of share around if you want to, really. And just look at you can even look at it when you're eating, sat down eating. For some of the videos that it shows. That didn't really give us much extra. But for the price...
Some of them are timed to go on at certain points in the exhibition, but it will obviously pad out and take more time to get through the exhibition if you do that.
Yeah, the guide's really good though. It has like a brief sort of overlook of all the sort of sections you walk through, and gives you a bit more time to sort of sit at home and read maybe little bits that you've missed. So I would recommend that. And if you're going to do that, maybe if you think you're going to buy the book at the end of the tour in the shop, you might as well get the upgraded ticket because it's about the same price. But yeah, speaking of which, at the end of the tour you go through the shop. So I just basically went for confectionery. So we got some Honeydukes caramel and sea salt fudge. There we go. So yeah, we've got some of the sea salt fudge, which I've never had before. I got the tin version of the ever famous chocolate frog.
The tin version though wasn't in the shop, and you had to get that sent to you.
That was sent to me via the online store, but it came in less than a week, so I was really pleased. I've also got a scarf that's coming for my house. If you want to try and guess which house I am in and what Rob's in, put it in the comments below. That's going to hopefully show up in the next couple of days. And then also got the Every Flavour beans, which were Bertie Bott's, very well known from the films. So yeah, should we try one?
Yeah.
Do you want to try one? Right, go on then. Pick one, anyone.
Pink. Oh no, that was cinnamon.
Yep. Mine's marshmallow. Right, guys, earthworm. Want to know what soil tastes like?
Not particularly.
Go on. You watch, I probably picked the wrong one. Try that. You sniff it.
It's like a licorice kind of flavour.
And I hate licorice. I think this one's about 15 quid for a full packet. But like I say, it's a keepsake for me. So I'm happy. Get something to keep my pins and my bits and bobs in. The same week, by chance, our Black Friday purchases came through. So we've got 2 Hot Toys from the second Fantastic Beasts movie. Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. If you can see that. Which I'm really pleased about. And then we've also got new... it's nice to add them to the collection as something a little bit different from Star Wars or superheroes. So all in all, a really great day, much better than we ever expected it to be. I'd certainly go back again.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I haven't read all the books, I haven't seen all of the films, but I enjoyed it from the perspective of just being a fan of filmmaking and seeing all those sets, which were on such an enormous scale. All the costumes were in a lot of the sets as well, so that was really cool. I was a bit let down by the VFX section, personally working in that industry. They were a bit light on explaining things to the general public, but apart from that, overall I thought it was a great experience, and I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, also with it being during the pandemic, crowds were really low considering it was a Sunday. We actually got really good slots for our day. and I think they've actually got quite a few slots throughout the Christmas period, and they seem to be adding each day. But there was not a lot of issue getting round or crowding. Anytime it did get a bit crowded, we just let people walk past a bit, give ourselves a little bit of space, and carried on. You're in no rush. The staff don't rush you. There's no sort of timing on it. Just take your time and enjoy. Lap it all up. We'll definitely go back again, and probably go back during the summer when it's like a different season, or just like the standard layout that they have there without any extra trimmings. But yeah, the journey back was really good. And that was it. That was a really full day. That took up all of our Sunday. Hopefully you all will get to visit yourselves in the next year. Fingers crossed, it'll get easier to travel to and from, and also around the actual exhibition itself. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And you can also find us on all social media, such as Twitter and Instagram, for regular updates on when episodes are coming out, and also other stuff we're getting up to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.